Hey everyone, just wanted to show you my backyard, my garden, and my little pond that I made, and just show you that just anybody could do it. My name is Catherine Gaze, and I'm with C. Gaze Fine Art, so if you want to look me up, you can certainly do that. Anyway, so here we go. Here's my garden right here. Planted it 1st of April, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and let me take a long shot of it here. Here we go. That's it. Taken way out. So I've got my bean trellis on the left here, and I've got this little gate back here. That is also going to be a trellis. It's for my cucumbers, and then I have an old crib. The springs that goes to a crib, I guess you could call them that. Anyway, I put that back there for my squash to climb up. And of course I've got these bamboo poles on each end. Those are for my tomatoes. And then again, there's my bush beans. It goes on they probably won't be climbing much, but sometimes they do. It's according to how you plant them, I assume. So anyway, here's a close-up of all my plants. So we've got, there's the beans, and again, I planted these beans like 2 weeks ago, and they're looking awesome. I've even got a little bloom, it looks like going on right there on that first one, so. And then these are all my, I put these little things in here, the little pinwheels. Here's another one, and right here is another one. And then here is a big one my brother made for me. As you can see, it's a beautiful bird. He makes these, and they twirl in the wind, and the vibration of these actually keeps the voles and the moles out of your garden. But eventually, I don't know if it keeps the voles out, but I do know it keeps the moles out. So this right here I bought from Lowe's, and it goes off every 30 seconds. With a kind of a whine to it, and it kind of vibrates just a little bit. That's supposed to keep the voles out, so I'm hoping so, because this one I had a tomato plant growing here, and as you can see, it's no longer there. Anyway, when I come out here, it was just eaten off right at the top of the ground, so I knew then it was a vole. I've got rosemary. I've got this right here is what is that? I forgot. It's lavender. I love lavender. So, yeah, that's my lavender here. Got a little bitty purple flowers coming up on it. Anyway, I've got the lemon thyme. I've got, I love, what is this? My gosh, when I get out here to trying to tape something, cilantro. This is dill. So now it's coming to me. And these right here are also, I can't remember what I planted here. I think those are some kind of bean. Not sure. My pepper plants, as you can see, I've got little blooms on my pepper plant. I'm so excited. So soon I'll have the sweet peppers. They're not bell peppers, and they're not hot peppers. So anyway, oh, and I've also got one here. It says it's a pepper, but it's a what they call a mild pepper. See here? Oh, I'm sorry. It is I can't hold it in focus too, but it's a mild pepper. It's a jalapeno, and it's called Fooled You. So it's supposed to not be hot at all. Anyway, we'll find out. And my tomato plants, and over there's my lettuce and all that stuff going on. So, anyway, my lettuce, I've even got some, you know what, this may be, no, that can't be, I don't know. Anyway, I thought this was my melons going on. I've got melons, watermelons, yellow melons growing in here also, so. And my little green onions, you can see those, I only have 3 of those. Since it's just me eating out of this garden, my husband doesn't really care for vegetables. But I love it. I got my chives, as you see over there, and different kinds of lettuces. So, anyway, there is my garden. Oh, here I've got me a blueberry bush planted. You can see that. Let me back off of it. Oops. Okay, here's my blueberries. Blueberry bush. It's already got blueberries on it, so that's cool. So if you get an older plant that's been established for a while, it should, if it's been established over 3 years, you should have blueberries on it. So anyway, here's my strawberries here. Just have a few strawberries there. Got one ripe, red one right there. So anyway, these are the things that I've planted. I've planted these Rosa Sharons. Got 3, 4 of those. I've just planted different things in my garden. Put up a new fence. I haven't painted it yet. Thinking about painting a real pretty scene on the other side of it, which would be the front side. And we'll see how that works. Anyway, so going on up my little rock walk way here. Okay, right here, this is another part of the baby crib, the old baby crib, and this was not my child's, or I wouldn't be doing this. I've actually found this on the side of the road, and I decided to plant clematis on it. And there's a pink one and a purple one growing here, so it's doing okay. Different trees that I've planted. My dogwood, I love dogwoods. And this right here, this is like really cool. This limb right here, this is one of those ornamental cherries, and this is so cool. Back in the spring, just as soon as it stopped being cold, I don't know if this one's going to come back out or not. But I went down to my neighbor's. She's actually passed away years and years ago. But in her yard's all grown up, the house is all grown up. But growing over on the other side of her fence, I just broke off a limb from it, and I brought it up here, and my sister said, I don't know if that's gonna work or not doing that. And I said, well, it can't hurt. So I just shoved it in this pot of dirt, and it started taking root. As you see, it's got little leaves on it, and so I'm excited about that. Anyway, because that is the most beautiful tree. Here you see is my little pond. I made this pond a couple of years ago, and I'm constantly doing fun stuff on it. It's not maintenance, it's just fun stuff on it, like planting new things. My sister gave me this, I think this is called Rush. So I put that in there, and I think it's doing awesome already. And then as you see, I have some little water lilies. They're just now starting to come up and grow, and this is what they're going to look like. There's 3 of them. That's just something that just shows what the water lily is going to look like. And so this here is my little waterfall, and I know you can't see much of it. Okay, so I'm going to start from the basics. This here is a fountain my daughter bought me when I first moved back home here. This is my house I grew up in. She bought me this little fountain, and it just sat out here and basically sounded cute, you know, wasn't really loud. So I decided I was going to make a pond around it. So that's what inspired me to do the pond. So I've got where there's just a small amount of water trickling out of it, and as you can see, let me see if I can get a little closer. Here on this, I've made little indentions. What I did was, first thing I did, I built up the little falls like with dirt, and then I put a trash bag, a black trash bag or a gray trash bag, over top of the dirt, and it comes down in little stepping stones like. And then right here at each end, I've got 2 little ponds that I made with my fist by putting my fist inside it and just kind of mashing it down so the little birds could have a place to drink out of it. Some reason water like this, running water, brings the birds. They absolutely love it. I guess they think it's like fresh water, so they love to drink out of it. So you can see the little birds over here just kind of trying to take a bath in it and everything else. So it's really cute to watch the birds. And then of course I've got strawberry plants galore over here. My little girl. And then I have a rose bush. But anyway, going back to this, and you just see I've got little things around it. I took this little frog that I got in that habitat, painted him, and stuck on the end of I've got 2 pond filters in here going. And one is basically for the waterfall, and this little frog here. And then the other one is for this little frog here. And I don't have them going much because it just makes too much of a splash and everything. So anyway, sorry, didn't mean to take that off of that. But I took a little tube. Actually, this tube came from when my mother was here and it was coming to her end of lifetime. She had some breathing tubes, and what happened was they had brought out I can't think of it anyway, the home health care nurse. They came out and brought all these bags of tubes that was not being used, so I kept them, and I ran a tube from the fountain, the filter, up and underneath the little frog, and there it is spitting out. So it does a better job actually than the big one here, but I love the big one because my sister gave me that. Anyway, she's gave me quite a bit of things here. Yeah, I like my plant, that frog. She's helped me also to design this fountain. In here, this here is my little bench. Let me back off of it. Go way out. I built this on 2 hands, and it's basically a little glider in the middle of it. But I took the trellis. It's actually my grape trellis, as you can see. Here I've got my name on it, Catherine's Place, up here. But I took trellis and I took and built the trellis going up and designed it myself, cut it out. I was just amazed that I was able to do this, that I could figure it out anyway. It's kind of not level, so it slants just a tiny bit, but that's okay. Hey, it's mine, it's homemade, and you know, I did it. But here's my, I got grapes, 3 types of grapes growing on it. This one here is a Concord grape. There's one, it's trying its best. It was really, really pretty, but I planted it too early and the frost got it. But it is coming out, as you can see, somewhere. Where is it? I lost my plant. There it is. It's got some green on it. And that's my seedless. I'm really wanting it to come out. And then there's another one over there on the other side. I don't know if you can see it or not. But anyway, so this is my little flower garden here. There's my little, let me get back off from it. I don't know. So there's my my little flower garden that I made. This is another arbor going up with my hummingbird feeder on it. And this here's my little building that slowly taking shape. It was an old garage and it fell in. And so I just kind of saved the back of it, and it's my tool shed now. So anyway, as you can see, well, it's the garden shed actually. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool doing that. But here's my flowers, different kinds of flowers planted in here. I've got pretty much everything. Daisies, I've got gladiolus, I've got lilies, I've got petunias, I got no, not hydrangeas, hibiscus or something like that. Anyway, so there's that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed looking at my backyard, my garden. And if you've got any questions, I'd be glad to talk with you about it. Just email me. My links below. You can just send me an email or whatever you need to get in touch with me and want me to explain something, how I done something. I would be more than glad to help you with it. So have a great day.